are in the middle of a long 10-day holiday. I mean, this week has been, this 10 holiday has been exciting in Japan. New emperor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't happen every day.
It doesn't happen every
Was
day.
after 31 years, the new emperor, the new era.
The new era.
Reiwa. Hey, for everyone out there in overseas. In Japan, each era has a name. It was Heisei.
Heisei, and it changed to
Reiwa.
Reiwa. Reiwa is actually the pronunciation. I am in my third era already. It used to be Showa, and then it's changed to Heisei, and now it's Reiwa. Reiwa with an R. Yeah. I hope it's going to be a peaceful era too. And a long, peaceful era. Well, we have some drivers who were born in the Heisei era, so those drivers, they only experience 2 eras now. So it's a privilege to me to having be able to be born before the change to the Heisei era. Well, let's get back to the race. We have the 65 car, P3, and the Manepa Urakan 88 car with Kogure in it, pushing hard to overtake the 65 car. Is he going to make it? Well, I believe the Urakan is super fast on the home straight, so we will see whether he can, get the 65 car and overtake. So many battles going on. And it looks like the weather is holding. It's still no chance of rain, I guess, right now. Good. Very good racing. Alright, so let's talk a bit about the drivers. We have the 65 car. It's Kurosawa driving it. He is the defending champion of last season. He did it. Yes, they did want it so bad, and they became champion finally. Now it's a straight. Look, Kogure is, waving from one side to another and looking from which side he's overtaking. As I said, the Urakan super fast on the home straight. Kogure, beautiful job, nice, very well done. But Leong is still there. Oh, look at the 55 car. Where did that come from? It came out of nowhere. And that is Fukuzumi Nire. Welcome to Super GT. I think this is his debut race. He didn't get to race back in Okayama because of the heavy rain. So he is on the track now, fighting for the 3rd position, meaning that Kogure is on the 3rd position right now. Very well done. Looking at the times, I guess they have a quite strong package now. It's, balanced, quick. Let's go back to the 500 cars. This is Jensen in the number 1 car, Ray Brick NSX GT, and followed by Nakayama Yuichi in the 39 car, Denso LC 500. It's Nakayama. He is rookie for the 500 class this year. He wanted it so bad. He's been winning a lot of races in the 300 class. He also was driving in the Super Formula. Now this season he finally got the seat. Fighting for the win with the partner Heikki Kovalainen, who not apparently, but I hope you all know, and is having, I guess, a clean, pure fight on the track. Oh, looks like Fukuzumi is approaching. Right behind, that's almost tail to nose. It is. I did an interview this morning with Fukuzumi and asked him, because he just came back from Europe. He used to
race in
race
the
in
GP2.
GP2.
Yeah.
He did win too, I guess.
There?
As far as I remember, yeah,
Yeah.
a few times.
But he's much better here.
Mhm.
You know, he has grown a lot with the
A
experience he
lot.
had in Europe. Yeah, he's doing well. At first he was like, "Oh, Super GT is too complicated for me."
Too complicated. Yeah, that's what he said to me too.
Right?
But I think, his dreams or what he really wants now is, of course, drive in the 500 class. If you think that Makino, who's been his rival for a long time,
They're very good
he
friends.
is driving in the 500 class
Yeah,
now, so
yeah.
he wants it
Oh,
so
thank you.
bad. And of course, the races he has been driving in are races with not much overtake. So he said it's not comfortable for him to have the 500 cars,
Yeah,
coming through,
overtaking.
overtaking
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah, that's what he finds complicated,
and,
right?
Yeah, and he wants to get used to it as quick as possible because
Yeah.
that's very irritating for him, apparently.
Well, that's
Yeah.
what Super GT
It's
is.
about.
Yeah, you just have to get used to it. But he's getting better, right?
He's getting better.
Used to it. And
Yeah.
yeah, he's a great character. And him and Makino, exactly, they're very good friends. They race together. I mean, in different teams, but for
Yeah.
the same championship in Europe, right?
They
One of
are.
the support race in Formula One.
And I think they're good friends too. You see them pretty often together. It's good relation, I guess. Yeah,
Probably
and he's
trained a
pushing
lot together too, along the years.
Anyway, it looks like he is pushing pretty hard, so I hope he can manage the tires. Did he just show the winker?
Yeah.
He did?
Like,
Yeah, to
give
just
me
show,
way.
to show the 500.
They
just
can go.
Please go, yeah.
That's so sweet.
That is a good point too. You have the manners on the track. It's obvious super professionalism in there, but you have to respect towards other drivers.
It's very
and you
important. It's
respect
called
them.
sportsmanship,
Yeah.
and it's very important. It's one very important.
There's a penalty. I see a penalty on the board. Number 6 car, Wakozu. Drive-through penalty.
Because
They did something wrong in the pit stop.
Yeah.
What did they do? Maybe they
During-
touched the window while they were doing the tires or something. You are not, allowed to do several things
Tasks
during
at the same time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pit stop at the same time. So that is a pity. They number 6 car. They had some good testing here. So
Drive through with the loose what bet?
30 seconds.
Really? Yeah.
Because you are not allowed to,
Go over 50 Ks. Yeah.
during the pit lane. So
It's a 50K regulation for Super GT. In many places, it used to be or at least 60.
60,
Yeah.
but it's
But
50.
for us, we changed here about 2 years ago. I mean, when you have over 40, like 45
cars and all the mechanics on the pit
it's quite
wall
crowded.
and everyone,
But very well organized. I think Japan is in that sense too really amazing.
It is.
Everything works well. And all the marshals on the pit lane checking if there are infringement of regulations, and that's probably what happened to the car number 6.
Here, you see the yellow car? That's the Purius. That's what you only have here in Super GT. I never seen any Purius racing in any other competition all over the world. And
That's right. It's a hybrid car.
Hybrid car, and I mean there are so many Purius owners all over the world. It's quite popular in the US too. I
it's
heard.
a very quiet car.
Very quiet car. You need to watch out when a Purius comes. You can't.
I hope they don't come this fast, but yeah.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful car. It's a car of the future, right?
Yeah, the future.
And yellow.
Yeah, and yellow. That's the 30, the number 30, and we have another Purius, which is the 31 car. And there were so many. I asked on my Twitter whether you have some questions, whether the international fans do have some questions. question.
right.
There was one question about the Purius 31 car, but not about the machine, about the driver's appearance performance.
Yeah. Oh, because they're so funny.
They're so
Today.
funny.
Today.
They're
Did you see
so-
them
Yeah,
today?
did you see them today? I'm sorry you guys didn't get to watch it, but
Oh, too bad.
Oh, that's 500 class, the
Mhm.
24 car.
Mm-mm-mm.
What happened?
A Nissan.
It's the Nissan. That's
Oh,
Kondo Racing,
all right.
real cooperation, Advan GTR.
Condo Racing. Yeah.
Oh, what is that? That's some trouble, I guess.
So this Condo Racing that has this team in the 500s and the one team in the
Yes.
300s with
With
Sasha
the 56
and
car
yeah,
and the Hiramine.
Hiramine-san. Yeah. So now at least they have one more car to fight for.
Yeah. Kondo-san is super busy. But well, let's talk about that later. Get back to the Purius.
Yeah.
And you know, so there is the driver who
Yep.
is always doing
Yeah.
a funny
Yeah.
performance. Saga
Saga.
Sensei.
So
Mr. Saga.
yeah. So internationally, you don't get to watch
No,
the
the
every
appearance.
presentation. So yeah. So what we do is we introduce all the drivers will stand in front of their own pit road. I mean pit.
Mhm.
And so the two drivers and the ladies with the umbrellas, and then the announcer,
race queen, we
the
call
race
them,
queens,
yeah.
Then they will be introduced, and you can do whatever in those 2 or 3 seconds that you are introduced, right? So it's always 1 500, and then followed by a 300 car,
Yeah.
and so they all do stuff, right?
They
like
do
when
stuff,
they're
yeah.
called, when their names are called, yeah. And what
Well,
did the guy do?
The guy, Saga, he did, you know, dress up, or he was wearing the suit of the bear, which is the mascot of Toyota.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. The Kumakichi. So it was
We see it.
Lexus Kumakichi.
Yeah, the big
There's
bear.
the bear, super cute, really. Yeah.
So he was wearing, and he was inside a futon, like
Inside a futon, inside a bed,
like
you know, a
he
Japanese
was
style bed.
hibernating,
Yeah.
right? He came out of hibernation, something like that.
Yeah, because the race is starting.
Yeah. And he had his face all
Painted as a
painted
bear.
as a bear, brown.
Yeah.
Very elaborated, but yeah, it's fun. It's so everyone now is looks forward to seeing, what they show off
Yeah.
at the start.
So the question was why he keeps on doing that, and I mean why at the first place. That came out of nowhere.
Oh, really?
Apparently, that was already 3 years ago. He's been doing this for 3 years now, and there was a time he did something, and then they heard the crowd on the home straight. The people who were watching, they were cheering and they were laughing about it. So then he noticed that if he does something, you know,
have more popularity.
and the fans, they just can enjoy themselves more.
Exactly.
So then he started to, do something else every time, and that kind of,
Yeah, it got popular.
It got
popular. Now
popular,
everyone is
and-
looking forward to those 3
to those
seconds
3 seconds.
of show off.
I think you can search the YouTube and have some digests about it.
Yeah, definitely. It's fun. It's fun. It's fun. Entertains before the start of the race.
All right.
Race here starts at. It
That
started
was
2 o'clock, right?
2:30.
2:30. It started 2:30 in the afternoon. And obviously today we have had different races in the morning. We had the FIA
FIA
F4.
F4.
We had Porsche racing.
A lot going on here.
Yeah.